We are now going to calculate the surface area of cubes and cuboids using all the information that I talked about in the last video with the number of faces of the solid, the type of faces, and the formulae for calculating the area of these faces. The lesson intention is therefore to understand how and be able to calculate the surface area of a cube and cuboid. We will then look at working out the surface area of other shapes. Let's just make sure that you know what a surface area is. The surface area of any 3D shape that we're going to be working with is the total area of all the faces that make that shape. And you now know how to identify faces. To find the surface area of any 3D shape, we set out our working in the following way. First of all, sketch all the faces and include their dimensions using the lengths marked. They don't have to be accurately drawn, it's just to help you see what values you're going to have to use with the formulae. Then calculate the area of each face that you have drawn using the correct formula from the work that we did last week. If in a particular shape there are faces that are the same on opposite sides of the shape, then you only have to work with the formula once and then multiply by the number of identical faces, which you'll see in the examples that are coming. Once you've got all your separate areas of all your faces, add all your areas together and remember that this is area we're working with, so you must remember to put in square units for your area. So for example, find the surface area of this cube. The cube has a length 5 centimetres. A cube has edges all the same size, so all of these edges are 5 centimetres. To identify the faces for this, we have to establish that, as we know, a cube has 6 identical faces. These are 6 squares. So the total surface area of this cube is 6 times the area of one of the faces, and one of the faces looks like this. It's a square 5 by 5. The formula for the area of a square is area equals length times breadth. So the surface area is going to be 6 of these length times breadths. The length's 5, the breadth is 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 6 times 25 is 150. We're working with a length of centimetres, so our answer has to be in square centimetres for the area. You can pause this video at any time to make notes in your jotter so that you're setting out your working correctly when it comes to the exercise that I've set later. Another example is this cuboid. So for the cuboid, we have this face is the same as the one on the back. This one up here is the same as the one on the bottom. As I said, that one is the same as the one round the back here. And the two sides are another pair. So we're only going to have to work with 3 rectangles and then just double the answer for each of these areas. If you look at the top here, it's 12 centimetres that way. This dimension's the same as that. So this rectangle is 12 by 4. This one on the front here is 12 centimetres by 5. And the one on the side is 4 by 5. So our surface area is going to be 2 of these, 2 rectangles, another 2 of these, and another 2 of these ones here. When we put in the values, you've got your 12 by 4, your 12 by 5, and your 4 by 5. Then it's just a case of calculating these. And then the final stage, centimetres, so we have square centimetres as our answer. And that's all there is to finding the surface area. You're now going to do an exercise on this, which I'm going to post for you in a minute.